Hey everyone, welcome back to another video I'm making. ये थोड़ा अलग टाइप का वीडियो है. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nimish Kulkarni and I make these sort of tech related videos शायद. Last year, around the month of May, I made this series where I explained the elder generation how to use their phones in Hindi. तो अगर आपको ये चैनल पसंद आ रहा है और अगर आपको मेरा कंटेंट पसंद आ रहा है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए. नीचे सब्सक्राइब का बटन है. और टुडे वी आर finally we are going through the 100th video on my channel. So a big thank you to all of you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And as usual, 100 वीडियो है तो मैं कुछ स्पेशल करने वाला था. And this is the best I can do. So today we are on the forever goated side of Apple. And आज हम finally 2024 के iPad Pros के बाद एप्पल का टोटल कॉस्ट यानी पर प्रोडक्ट, पर कैटेगरी, पर फोन, पर यूनिट नंबर ऑफ सेल इंडिया में कितना पैसा कमा सकता है एप्पल इफ यू जस्ट बाय दैट वन प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरी. That's what we are going to do today. We are on apple.in for checking out the prices of the iMacs, the iPads, the iPhones, the watches, the AirPods, all the audio stuff, everything related to Apple. So first off, let's start with the Macs, because why not? And इस पूरे वीडियो में there is this thing where I max out all of the products. यानी max out यानी आपका अगर 64 GB का फ़ोन है तो मैं 256 GB अगर मैक्स स्टोरेज है तो वहाँ पे फ़ोन का मैक्स स्टोरेज बना के रख दूंगा. तो as you can see, first off, the MacBook Airs, 2,67,000 for one MacBook Air, and it's maxed out by the way. So हाँ, कम भी हो सकता है, prices can vary a lot, but this is the 13-inch MacBook Air. So we aren't going to buy, but we'll check out the 15-inch MacBook Air. And इस पूरे वीडियो में शायद से एक वीडियो बनेगा, शायद इसके बहुत सारे सीरीज टाइप आ जाए ये वीडियोस. बट इस पूरे वीडियो में we'll try and hit a 15 number of products we have selected up there in the bag. So as you can see right now, we are selecting the MacBook Air 15-inch, which is now the most prominent 15-inch laptop, and it says 2,54,900. Wow, oh my god. Okay, ये जो भी maxed out versions है, it's maxed out, but still it's an Air. So let's move on to the Pros, to MacBook Pros. And ये शायद पिछले साल का अपडेट किया हुआ वर्जन्स हैं ये सारे MacBook Air और MacBook Pro. तो let's go on with the 14-inch MacBook Pro first of all. And as you can see, there are M3, M3 Pro and M3 Pro Max. तो मुझे थोड़ा सा डायलेमा था, इसीलिए मैंने M3 Max को चुना instead of choosing one by one, because वो बहुत इंक्रीज कर देता हमारे कॉस्ट को. So yes, Apple does lag a bit. शायद मेरा इंटरनेट होगा, शायद some issue with the site, but Apple does lag a bit once your spending capabilities are higher, I guess. या फिर at this point, look at it, 7,39,000, or it changed to 6,89,900 for a MacBook Pro, which is 14 inches. Can you imagine spending that sorts of money? And I can't just wait for the final reveal of how much each Mac or the entire Mac set has cost us. So next we are going to 16-inch MacBook Pros, and इसमें दो variants है, but I'll obviously choose the maxed out version. तो जैसा कि हम skip करके देख सकते हैं, it is around 7,69,700 rupees. A MacBook Pro which is 16 inches. I can tell you guaranteed that इंडिया में इतने सारे लोग होंगे जो इसी प्राइस रेंज में अपना पूरा सेटअप बना सकते हैं, अराउंड 7.5 lakhs. इंडिया में क्या, पूरे देश में, पूरी दुनिया में ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग होंगे जो 7.5 लाख में पूरा सेटअप बना सकते हैं, which is not just 16 inches of screen. So next we go to the iMac. iMacs are the now oldest part, but still 3,40,000 for an iMac, which is maxed out. You know how crazy that is? You know how, and now we are just getting started, by the way. This is where the most money is being spent. Mac Minis, Mac Studios, and the Mac Pros. So Mac Mini, as you may know, is the CPU version of your Mac. You don't get any sort of, screens or anything. And it goes for a whopping 4 lakh. Okay, wait a minute. So Apple does also intimidate you to buy a screen with it, which increases the price, a studio display, which increases the price to around, I'd say, 14-15 lakh, which is crazy. A screen or a monitor shouldn't cost 10 lakhs. How are they selling this? As you can see again, Mac Studio, 9,49,700 for a Mac Studio, and plus, if I'm not wrong, I read 11,36,000 there, which is crazy money, by the way. And this is the final Mac. The final Mac, it is obviously the costliest product on the site and in stores for Apple as of right now. And it is a Mac Pro. Now, they haven't changed the exterior, but I'm pretty sure it's M2, so it's not Intel anymore. And as you may see, it is already at, it's 8,29,900. That is crazy. But one thing I'd like to reiterate is the fact that they are adding a Pro Display XDR, which increases the bag to 15,54,300 rupees for a Mac Pro. लोगों का घर आ जाता है इतने में, 15 लाख गाड़ी आ जाती है, और a simple city. And now, because of course, we are not spending any of the money. I just wanted to add a Pro Display XDR at the end. So add another 6,24,900. A Honda City costs way, way less than what you're about to see. Now the review bag section says it costs 64,32,400 Indian rupees. And that's 3,20,000 per month, or 3,11,000 per month on an EMI. Is Apple crazy? 65, and now of course, because we aren't spending anything, we press checkout because we can. But anyways, that was the Mac section of this video. Next, we move on to the iPad section of this video. We are at the bag, which is empty for now, but we start off with the, as you may know already, we have entered from the priciest place to a bit less pricey place, which is the iPads. And so starting off with the shorter, easy to buy ones, we are at the iPad mini, which isn't the lineup. The lineup goes from iPad, iPad mini, iPad Air, and iPad Pros. But because the mini is the smallest iPad, we will max it out with Wi-Fi and cellular without engraving and with an Apple Pencil second generation. And that would also ask us to buy a smart folio case, which at a whole costs around 98,300 rupees for a maxed out iPad mini with a smart folio case with uh, Apple Pencil with an Apple Pencil. Next, we have the iPad, which is the starting baseline version, which costs 34,900 for the baseline. But we are maxing it out. We are choosing again Wi-Fi cellular and an Apple Pencil, which is the new one, the USB-C one, not the Apple Pencil 2 or Apple Pencil Pro as they newly announced. Again, a folio case with no Apple Care, which brings our total to 99,300 rupees for an iPad. Wow. And I know people who would have bought like a Windows at that price. So क्या क्या Apple actual में हमें लूट रहा है is a question we should ask. But the iPad Air, right? iPad Air है ही उस price range में with a nice layout for the site, but उसी price range में है जिस price range में people like you and me can buy the iPad Air without thinking too much about the money. So what does a 60,000 iPad max out to? Well, if you were wondering, it costs more than what you think. It costs at around 1,80,000. The iPad Air, by the way, without Apple Care Plus, 1,67,000. 1,67,000 for an iPad Air, which is maxed out and which is 11 inches also. Not 13, but 11. And so now we see the 13 inch. 13 inch, utna kya difference hoga? I do not know. But price mein they add a bit of 15, 16, 20K, which brings the price to effectively cost around 1,90,700 rupees. An iPad Air, not even a Pro. 2 लाख का एक iPad Air अगर आ रहा है इंडिया में, तो you can tell Apple हमें लूट रहा है. And we haven't even gotten to the best part, the thin possible from iPad Pro. What can I say? And it starts at 1 lakh, which is crazy by the way. Which तुम्हारे पास अगर इतना पैसा है, तुम गोल्ड में एनग्रेव कर लो iPad को. Why are you spending this much? We are maxing out at 2 TB, and considering the fact that none of you have used non-texture glass, neither have I, we keep it the standard glass way. Apple Pencil Pro, जो कि ऐड हो जाती है इसमें, I think Air में भी थी, the Magic Keyboard as well, which costs 35,000. Phones आ जाते हैं उसमें. The 11 inch cost 2,95,700 rupees. The 13 inch iPad Pro. Wow. And the bag total goes up to 8,50,700 rupees, which is 42,000 per month. That is crazy money. Wow. Well, that has been the iPad version, the iPad part of this video. Next up, we will look out for the watches. or I expect the watches to be very, very cheap compared to this, because this, wow, Mac and iPads are the costliest because उनमें चिप के differences आते हैं, उनमें expandable storage आता है, उनमें what do you call it, the magnified RAM, some RAM, you can vary the RAM with your own preferences. So Apple kind of loots you in the iPad and the Mac territory, but let's go to the watch territory. Let's see how well Apple watches are. And because like, I know that we won't reach that 15 number of products in our bag, we will keep it down to 10 for the watches alone. And let's see how much they pair the price point at.